I just showed up. Nobody is at their bases right now.
And nobody's loaded up for me either.
Alright, I've
Oh,
got
now
Ran...
stop and pop in.
I had Ran, Cossack, Leon, Hart, De Beer. Oh, maybe we're... Are you on the other side?
Yeah, I'm over near Team Wushoot.
Okay, all 5 of them are up on my side.
Yep. We might be moderately synced this time.
I'm gonna plan for that kind of shitty computerness. Alright, I have Ryan Cossack running out right now. If that's what you're seeing, then we're pretty close.
I have Cuddle Swag. I'm on their side, so yeah, we're at that pretty same area.
Whereabouts would you say Cuddle is?
He's just leaving the Phoenix area.
Yeah, that's just what I saw. And knowing what he'd done, you know, we can predict the match and not be so shocked
Yeah,
by it.
well, Cuddle Swag's gonna go out to the jungle. I sense good things coming to Cuddle Swag when he gets out there.
Cuddle's definitely bright things in his future as he heads towards the XP camp with Ryan Cossack, and Sonic Rose following shortly behind. Alright,
Yeah, I sense that things are gonna go very well here.
just for one more sync check, if you're watching Sonic Rose, she entered XU camp now.
I'm like 2 or 3 seconds behind. It's not.
That's not terrible at all. Okay. Better living through technology. One day we will figure out how to do this. But until then, let's pretend that everything we saw earlier didn't happen and continue.
That was a computer simulation of what may happen.
A prediction, if you will. Yes, and here's Cuddle Swag with this totally shocking, I had no idea this was going to happen.
Yeah, that was a very strange move by Cuddle Swag to jump in there and really just go balls deep on the first real attack there.
Especially 1 against 2. I mean, you want to kind of harass them, but you don't, especially if you have some sort of harass movement, but you don't want to just jump in and think that, yeah, I got this shit.
It's strange to do that at the very start of the match, too. Unless you have a team around you that you know you're going to do it, you're not going to get a kill out of it. The worst you're going to be able to do is harass that. They're generally just going to be able to heal up in lane anyway.
Or if it's set up as some sort of clever trap. Had Cuddle had someone maybe waiting in the mid lane, like a Bakasura, I believe Bakasura's on their team, but for example, Bakasura could jump into the middle and take them out, realizing just coming what would seem like from nowhere.
Yeah, or if he had a Bomba's Mask or a Hand of God or something that he could use to steal the buff camp once it came up. But just going in there as it is just felt like a worthless move on his part, unfortunately.
Alright, since I was trying to make the best friggin' thing, I'm going to be in long lane right now. If you want to hang out in short lane and anything interesting happens, I will try to jump on over. Get it on camera for us. Since
The Beer has been getting freaking spanked already. He's down to just a little bit of his health, and he's already pushed under lane, or under tower. His Tebble's a full level higher and now pushing down on lane.
Longer, once again, Ran Cossack and Sonic Rose kind of sitting around half health, which never seems to be a problem for Ran Cossack. Going after LD Joy as Aphrodite and Gingerbeard as Sun Wukong. And as I had mentioned before he went down, I believe that Gingerbeard will probably be building tanky with Sun Wukong, as that seems to be what they got set up right now. Granted, when your lane partner is anybody as Aphrodite, you link to him because that's just what you do.
I'm curious how experienced Leonhardt's going to be in the jungle. I noticed he already had to retreat because he tried going into another buff camp and just wasn't at enough health to take it down. He had to bolt out of there just before Demon Ninja managed to sneak in for the kill.
Now, for an interesting part I remember seeing, if you're watching De Beer and Demon, this is actually a fun thing to watch, and I'm going to watch it again. But then surprises will happen.
I'm noticing Demon Ninja's having trouble with that buff camp too. It sounds like he tried to reverse himself and
You saw
he
it.
gets killed.
Just that Neathult, perfectly opportune. Blue team has been pushed back to their tower. Gingerbeard taken...
key to how that happened, by the way?
Okay, what is that?
Because they put an ult down there, or they put a ward down there. Because De Beer at this point's level 4, he doesn't have his ult. That was just his one that he fired off into there.
Oh, that was a
put
1? That was an amazing shot.
Put that right in there, and that was a great ward placement. That's why ward skill is very key in this game, especially in Conquest. You need to know what's going on in the jungle and where the enemies are.
Tebble pushing to right already with Artemis, taking shot after shot. No one to defend right tower. Or as we want to call it, short lane tower. On blue team's side, because that takes longer to say. Jumping back over to long lane. Gingerbeard and LD Joy once again push to the tower, and there's really no real shove being made. Now we've got something going on here.
Your left tower is under attack.
Sonic Rose taking heavy damage and looking to retreat. Ran Cossack on his own to defend. LD Joy takes some damage, but again, with Aphrodite's Lovebirds, hitting a good group of minions and a god can pretty much get you back up to full health when you start maxing that. Still no real push being made in this lane. There's a 2-to-1 advantage. I feel like I leave this any second now, I'm going to see some action happening.
Yeah, the moment you leave, double kill!
That was an amazing move by Rad Cossack! We did not get that! But no, that is not happening. Again, every time I leave, stop! Oh, Tebble takes down to Beer off. Ah, Skill is back to do some damage. It's like Gingerbeard is officially not going to be sticking around at this point. When Cossack and Sonic looks like they can be doing some push damage right now. Unfortunately, Sonic Rose is their only minion clear, and Skillless 2 is amazing at minion clear, but only once you boosted it up, and it doesn't come up as often as you'd like.
And Tebble has another kill. He has absolute control over that lane at this point. He's got a huge level advantage. He's pushing down that tower. He is starting to get fed, and that is when their team gets its most dangerous.
Thatcher and Cuddle in mid. Thatcher back to the tower as she doesn't really have the pushing forward advantage. One of the downsides to having Aphrodite in lane.
Your right tower is under attack.
DeBeer looking to get
This is
some...
going to be helpful for them to have because Demon Ninja's had a little bit of a slow start in the jungle as well.
DeBeer's arrival in short lane just managed to push Tebble away, but not enough to really do much damage. Tebble looking to probably power up due to him being low on mana.
Yeah, he's got a good set of gold he's sitting on, so he's going to go back, pick up some stuff. He's picked up a full Devourer's Glove right off the bat, so he's just going to start getting himself built up, pick up those stacks, and make it so he's just going to be a one-on-one monster against anyone trying to challenge him.
Yeah, especially this early in the game, getting a full Devourer's Gloves is essentially just your ticket to having an extreme advantage. Oh, Leon looking to do some ganking. Comes in with an ult to burn down LD Joy and Gingerbeard. LD Joy is finally taken down. Gingerbeard's probably not going to survive this onslaught of 3v1. Yeah, so Leon takes down both with the assistance of his teammates. However, it looks like just enough damage was done to have minions finish him off and give the credit to Gingerbeard. So Leon's...
one trade, though.
Demon coming in to do a gank. Taking down Sonic Rose with relative ease, but not enough, and the tower does major damage. Probably spooked Sonic Rose quite a bit, but tower's completely unguarded now.
And we saw another kill in the short lane from Tebble on DeBeer. That was just, again, it's just this level dominance he's gaining over him. This 2-level advantage, pushing down this tower. He might get a tower here, and they might see the first tower of the game go down 6 minutes in.
You know, the jungler's just building right now. You'd think that they would maybe kind of... This is how I play Conquest, and this is the thing, is that maybe I'm not playing the same way everybody else does. But if I know a tower is down, and we've got someone that powerful, I don't care what I'm doing, I'm just going to sit in there to kind of be the threat. I don't leave that alone. Yeah, their tower's already down. DeBeer's come back, but level 10 versus DeBeer's level 7. Leon... Oh! Leon almost gets hit by Tebble, but he's kind of just juking in and out, trying to see if there's any opportunities to strike.
And that's where Leon Hart was that entire time that push was going on a tower. He was over there at the damage camp picking it up. So, I mean, you could say he did it so he could get himself the extra minions for his ult that he's using there, but sometimes you have to wonder if saving that tower would have been the better decision.
Oh, Demon comes in to save Tebble at the expense of his own life. Leon and DeBeer running back the lane. No, are they going to chase Tebble? That is not a good idea right now.
They're not going to catch him. This is just wasting time at this point for them.
Now, at this point, they've moved to try to push the tower. They don't have much of a minion wave on their side right now. But they may be able to do enough damage with this lane completely clear.
Your left tower is under attack.
For Demon Ninja right now, he really needs to get his presence built back up into the jungle. He needs to start gaining those levels in there. He needs to start getting built up because at this point, he's just hit 5. He's finally just gained his ult. Everyone else is starting to reach their double digits in levels. He can't let himself constantly have an under-leveled jungler because it's just not going to be able to create any presence on the map at that point.
De Beer and Leon got themselves a revenge push to take down the short lane tower for Team Wushu. It's going to take me a while to remember that one. Demon Ninja back up, but only at level 5. Leon at level 9 may be able to do enough damage to Leon, or just a really bad move on his part. This fight, yeah, there's way too much damage going down on Leon. Takes down Demon Ninja with little effort. Cuddle looked to be back up, but wasn't done enough time. Leon is fleeing back to base, as rightfully should. Long lane seems to be a bit of push and pull, so I'll leave that alone for a while. Same going on with mid, and Pebble takes down De Beer again. At level 11. Cuddle, however, doing pretty well in mid farmed up. Chachara and Cuddle at the same levels most mids tend to be. As long as there's no real push has been made.
You see Cuddle has about a 2k to 3k gold advantage on Chachara, but that is something that can be brought up in a negligible difference should things start to even out the rest of the playing field. But it is worth knowing that Cuddle does have a slight advantage over there in the mid from that.
A little bit of a side shift on long lane here. Sonic and Ran Cossack, but Demon looks to be coming in, and yes, trying to take out Skilla, which, oh, with an I'm a Monster, which does some major damage, but not enough to kill him. However, Ran Cossack looks to be finishing Loki off with the ult here. 3 shots and he's down.
We're going to be seeing a battle here. De Beer is going up against Tebble with Leonhardt sneaking up behind her. Spits out the ult, traps her underneath the tower, getting some damage in there. Leith hits her ult. Oh, he's gonna escape. Is he gonna get out of there? No! Oh, he got into the trap! Leonhardt's chasing after Tebble. He's going after Tebble, trying to... He's gonna get him!
Come on, he's got this. Come on.
Fucking get him!
Yeah!
Finally! Finally, he gets Tebble!
The longest chase I've seen in a while, my god. You know, it wasn't a bad chase at that point. There was no real disadvantage to be chasing at that point. De Beer's on his own, able to recover. He was just in the clear. He can do some minion farming. Yeah, it was a smooth move. Interesting run, but did not turn out well for Tebble.
One of those situations where Artemis really only has 2 forms of escape, and that is hitting people with their ult or getting them caught up in their trap. Leon got hit with both and still came out and managed to get it just because of that leap.
I hear there's graphs in this game. If I can pull them up, that'd be kind of interesting. But let's take a look over in... Well, Leon still pretty beat up, probably from another XP camp. Oh, is De Beer getting ready to hunt Demon Ninja? Yes! Demon, once again, was kind of just hanging out by a ward. De Beer makes an odd decision to take a backflip, but Demon runs away, clearly, because I don't think that was not the opportune time for a trap setup. I mean, it is a devastating combo and needs kit, but it's really not going to do you much good to chase.
And once again, you can see that in the jungle, you're not seeing really a whole lot of wards coming from Team Wushu, especially not very deep into the jungle. They're mostly just putting them around their edges, just kind of, let's make sure we don't get ganked around our own corner kind of wards.
Like Tebble's making an odd choice to try to sneak around and hit Leon, but was that a trap on his part? Oh, did some serious damage. I don't think Leon should engage at this point.
Leon was very close. He'd taken 1 step forward, he'd been caught up in one of those traps, and he probably would have just been 2 or 3 hit from there.
Tebble does look to be doing a gank to mid, coming into Chachara.
He's going to be spotted with that ward, though.
Was Leon looking to help out? Ah! De Beer comes in with an ult, not enough to help out Leon, though. Tebble takes him down almost immediately. Chachara is not alone in mid, however. De Beer doing a little bit of a backup. Oh, missing with the Lovebirds. It would have been wonderful to get that, because at least that would have burnt down their health a bit. Ran Cossack comes in to help out, take down, and go up against Tebble, which might be a little more interesting now. There's quite a bit of a level divide between those two. There's a major fight going on in mid at this point. Everyone's jumping in. Demon Ninja decides to flee. Ran Cossack still taking most of the damage, as he tends to do. Demon looks like he might be trying to sneak around the back, see if he can get any easy ganks. Oh, Ran Cossack seemed to have spotted him, but saved by Tebble's trap.
That's some free damage he's going to be taking there. I'm shocked Dabir staying in this fight as long as he has. He's got a low level advantage or disadvantage against most of the Team Wushu, so I'd expect him to kind of get out of there now before he gets hit by a stray attack or a stray CC.
Leon using this opportunity to take a camp seems odd to me. He could have easily jumped into gank or at least distract. He's going after Tebble though, and takes way too much damage to really stick into the lane. Flees. Demon Ninja once again hanging out in camps. Oh, Tebble takes down Leon.
Very nice.
It's booking bad for mid tower right now. 4 of the members.
The situation I'm seeing here is that the focus is on killing Tebble, which obviously a big decision to go for, get rid of the strongest player, the AD carry. The problem is that they don't really have a way to make that happen. They don't have that burst that can get him down, and they don't have a CC chain that can really keep Tebble under control long enough for a sustained attack to really keep him down. So they really kind of have to focus on a bit of a better way to go about this, because they really don't have either the burst or the sustain to take down Tebble in one shot. And once they let him keep going, he can just start bearing down their team, just chunking them down.
Alright, that fight only ended with 1 casualty the entire match. Oh, but Rankosing going in against Gingerbeard. Ooh, checking Gingerbeard's build right now. Looks to be, as I was mentioning, building the tank Sun Wukong. Cuddle taking Gingerbeard's place and going after Rand Cossack. And everyone playing very cautious once again. Tebble's in the jungle of Dabir and Leon. Leon going after a mana camp while Tebble is still up. Just seems a bit greedy. However, using his ult kind of burns through Tebble, who's kind of holding up. No, Tebble takes down Leon easily. Demon comes in for backup, and Dabir is completely wrecked. That was an odd move for Leon, to be jumping into the mana camp first. I mean, like, is it really that important to grab the mana camp when you've got someone who is built completely ahead of you? 2v1 would have been able to take Tebble down, but instead he went after the mana camp, which is just a baffling move.
Even 2v1, it's a very difficult situation here because Tebble's got that fully built Devourer's Glove. He's got the stacks that he's got in there, so he's got the lifesteal to stand in an exchange fight for that matter. Doesn't have any CC between Neath and Bakasaur, so they really don't have a way to shut Tebble down and get that damage in that he can't just heal up during his own auto attacks.
Your right tower.
Demon once again getting a bit more built now to be able to take down jungle camps a lot easier than he was. Is Tebble making push to the other tower already? And just completely destroys it. Tebble level 17 against Dabir's level 11. This match might be over way faster than it ever had any right to be.
Yeah, this is just a snowball effect going on right now. Tebble's got a huge gold advantage. He's got 2k gold advantage against everybody on Team Robot and Friends.
Oh, Cheshire stunned by a very well-timed ult from Agni. Cheshire inexplicably using Lovebirds, which does absolutely nothing to the air it shot. Tebble sneaks around, takes down Chachara. Mid-tower is as good as dead at this point.
Your right tower is under attack.
Tebble looks like to be basically jungle Artemis at this point, just seeking down any stragglers and taking them out. Leon realizing that he's in a bad situation, trying to flee while Tebble chases him down. Tebble looks instead to be trying to sneak up on Rand Cossack. Opening with a 3 and missing most of the shots. Rand takes a few of them.
Your middle tower is under attack.
No level 18, Rand Cossack is holding on fairly well. LD Joy comes in with the... Oh, that's it. Tebble takes down Rand Cossack with ease.
Yeah, that's a situation. Anyone who's trying to go against Tebble at this point and trying to think I can 1v1 him, even Rand Cossack, even with his very strong build, you just can't right now. Tebble's level 18. He's got a huge advantage over everyone else. You can't take this guy on one-on-one.
And he is basically at this point leading all these charges. Leon comes in trying to help out, but just it's torn apart.
Your left tower is under attack.
Looks like we'll be losing left tower and long lane. Well, long lane tower. That seemed a little redundant. And once again, long range tower is down.
Destroy the right enemy tower.
DeBeer trying to fend off the assault, just really not going to be able to do anything here.
There's nothing you can really do at this point. Tubble's got that huge level advantage. It basically would require a whole team dive to take it down at this point, and you really can't. They can't do that because the rest of their team is still not going to be able to contend with the rest of Team Wushu if they come in to help.
Rand Cossack takes down Gingerbeard relative ease. LD Joy now being target of Rand Cossack, but with Tebble just there to pick off anyone he wants. LD Joy taken down by Sonic Rose. Tebble now with 3 on him, and as good as he is, I don't think he can survive this. Artemis has little to no escape at this point. He's doing well enough to avoid them.
Yeah, lead them into that trap. Is they going to get caught by it? He's managed to shake off one person. Now he just needs to shake off Rand Cossack. But all it's going to take is one shot and he's down.
He took the ult and Tebble got away. Oh, Leon looking to try to get
Leon's
that.
going after him now. Oh, he's going to back off. Wow. To be able to get out of that, they had him right where they wanted him.
And Artemis has no real escape, so that just worked out absurdly well in his favor. That should not have been his victory. Granted, his health and his level difference probably really kept him alive during that fight. If he was even a little bit closer, there was no way he would have survived that.
He also went with a very good decision. When he went in for that first gank against Rand Cossack, he dropped a trap over by Mana Camp. When he escaped, he followed that exact same path, managed to get Neith caught up in that too, so Neith wasn't able to keep pursuing at that point. Then he just had to drop the ult and managed to get away. So, great job by Tebble. I mean, that was exactly what Team Robot and friends needed. They needed that opportunity to get him down after capitalizing on some mistakes, but fortunately weren't able to seal the deal on that one.
Things a little bit scattered again. Most of the contention is going on in long lane. LD Joy and Gingerbeard. So Sonic Rose and Rand Cossack, and they play 10 to I2. Kind of stick to the lane until everything's pretty much wrecked. Gingerbeard rushing in to take down Sonic Rose. Sonic Rose holding her own against the onslaught. Rand Cossack seems to be taking actually more damage. Mostly it's their focus to fire the tank, which always seems like a bad idea. You let Skilla get built enough, and she's going to be way more dangerous than you'd expect. But Demon looks to be coming in to finish Sonic Rose. Sonic Rose taking heavy damage. She does manage to escape, but with all 4 in long lane, Leon finishes off Tebble. Wow.
Lord, that was a very close battle. That was Leon going in with his ult, Chatra in there as well, and Tebble was within 1 or 2 shots of still taking down Leon Hart and winning that fight.
Oh, Demon Ninja looked to go in for a gank on the other end of the tower to get Rand Cossack down, but Chatra caught him off the pass. Not enough to help him out, though. Leon jumps in, takes a couple hits to Cuddle Swag. Now it kind of seems to be deciding on what his target's going to be. However, with that tower going down, I don't think they're gonna... No, that tower goes down immediately.
We're seeing another assassin fight here. Demon trying to get revenge for that first one he lost in the jungle earlier. Oh, wow! That one was close! That was just split second of hitting those basic attacks to decide who was going to win that one.
I thought that fight was... I thought Demon was done, and that was just one quick dodge, right, just well-timed. Enough to do the damage. That was lucky on his part, to be honest, but that was a pretty even fight. Long lane.
Has to have those skills from having played so many of those melee assassins from the jungle.
Sonic Rose's ult is up. She's in a perfect position to do some serious damage right now, but it is still down. Rand Cossack being enough of a distraction to keep them down. DeBeer looking to get in. Chatra, everyone's doing a big push to take some revenge on the enemy team right now.
They're not going to be getting any help from Tebble. Tebble's all the way off in short lane, just pushing that lane all the way down. He's basically going to try to solo this. He's getting a Rambo.
Gingerbeard taking in some damage, built a tanky, but, oh, he's surviving this. I don't... Now Gingerbeard gets taken down by Chatra, I believe. Probably the dot from Lovebirds. Way more powerful than you'd expect. Demon Ninja coming in to help out now, but Leon on his tail.
I'm shocked that Temple isn't trying to insert himself into this fight. I understand his advantage here. He's going to try to let, while the rest of the enemy team is distracted, he's going to try to make a push in on that Phoenix. He might succeed, but except for the fact that Leon and Dabir are both up, and they're probably going to be heading towards his direction. This seemed like a moment, though, that Team Wushu could have taken a huge advantage in this game.
Blue team does manage to get down the tower. Bit of a fight. Rand Cossacks with the no fucks given attack. Cuddle taking a little bit of a beating, but holding his own right now. The chase down. Yes, Chachra takes down. Demon Ninja finishes off Sonic Rose, though, from coming from behind. Chachra and Rand Cossack. Rand Cossack looking to get revenge on Demon Ninja. Nah, it seems like they're going to play a little bit more cautiously now.
I'm wondering how long it's been since Rand Cossacks had a chance to go back to base and buy things, because he's been sitting on those same items for a very long time now. And Demon Ninja's been trapped in the circle, and he is going to go down. Rand Cossack takes him out.
Oh, Tebble coming up from behind, doing damage to Rand Cossack, but not finishing him off. Rand Cossack build Totem, extremely tanky, but still with just enough damage to really wreck another team. Leon once again getting jumble camps, but if he doesn't pay attention to what the hell's going on with his team, he's going to get torn the fuck apart. Tebble going to look for be chasing now. Leon, level 16, I don't know what he's doing at this point. LD Joy came... No, I don't think Leon's got a chance now. LD Joy came up behind... Oh, he manages to jump away enough. Tebble going into... oh, no.
Oh, you... Tebble with the very poor tunnel visually, and he had Sonic Rose stunned right there. Could have taken her out in just 2 or 3 shots, but he tunnel visioned on getting on Leon. Didn't have the stun on him, and because of that, both of them managed to escape.
Yeah, and Sonic with almost no damage done to her. Yeah, he just turned, taking 2 shots. That would have been nothing. Rand Cossack did build a couple more items, though. Well, 1 more.
Yep, you can see him. He's doing the start. He's getting his worded shield. He's going to be building that to a shield of regrowth. That's one of the staples of his build. He basically gets it so he can have an extreme amount of HP 5, so that when he gets in the fight, he gets that regrowth activated. He starts gaining all that health back, and he can stay in the fight a lot longer. And that's the way he likes to play his Odin.
Now looking to gank Demon after taking the XP camp. But then he flees, and Swag comes after him. And then Demon, yeah, finishing off Leon with little no effort. It's like Leon did not want to commit to the attack there. And
Leon seems to be a little bit misguided in the way he's going about his jungle. He doesn't seem to have a focus or a rhyme to where he's going, so the rotations aren't really there for him to make an impact on the fight, and this is what leads to him getting caught out in situations like that.
Gingerbeard taking time to type in the chat for whatever reason. Taken down by Sonic Rose. Rand Cossack being chased by Tebble. Rand managing to get away, though. Demon Ninja looks like he might be coming in for the gank. Heavy damage to Rand Cossack. I don't believe... Unless he's got a good jump? No, Demon Ninja finishes off Rand Cossack.
And wow, he finished him off with the edge of his distraction. That's one of Loki's abilities you never really pay much attention to because it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It's pretty avoidable, but he caught him at the very edge of that. And that's big because Odin probably would have been able to escape otherwise. Demon Ninja had already used his stun and his movement speed to get in that and start that fight.
Tebble taking down Dabir with relative ease to the point that I didn't realize Dabir was there. Chachra on her own right now. Up against Cuddle Swag and Tebble, both at level 9, both at level 20, with Chachra still at 19. Leon looking to sneak around, but Demon's also in the jungle at this point. Leon going for a revenge strike on Demon Ninja. Leon using his ult to burn Demon Ninja down, but Tebble goes in for revenge and takes him out with little effort.
Oh, just those chunks of health that go down with every auto attack. It is just ridiculous the amount of damage that Tebble
Sonic Rose also caught in trap, and as I'd mentioned, 1, 2 shots. Oh, a miss on her ult! And Tebble finishes her off pretty easily. Robot and France getting beat up heavily this round. I've not seen... This is just really, really painful to watch sometimes.
This is what happens when one lane just gets out of control. And there are a couple moments where decisions that Team Wushu made kind of kept the balance a little bit more even than it probably should have been. But this is a moment where just one person is able to change the entire perspective of a fight just off of that damage that Temple can do with that Artemis.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Pretty words hits Tebble, doing some pretty decent damage to terrain. I don't believe Tebble really has the health to back up, as Artemis is pretty squishy. Now there's a bit of a contesting over the tower in mid here. Ran Cossack running around. Chachira, oh, getting caught by a hit. It's a bit of a push and pull. And for someone to make a strike, Leon bafflingly once again more focused on camps. And again, so is Demon Ninja.
Well, part of the problem here too is that both of their side lanes are pushed up very close. They really can't spend all of their time focusing on just this middle tower, or else their side lanes are going to get pushed in.
Oh, no. Chachira and Ran Cossack. The beer got taken out pretty quick once again by Tebble. Leon looks like he's very hesitant to make the jump in, which should probably be torn apart if he did try, but being focused so much on these camps at this point seems a little misguided.
The hesitation support is not going to be able to do much for him. Tebble can get in, get a couple chunks in just like he's been able to, and that eventually takes down the tower. They didn't really have anything to gain from that.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy Phoenix.
Ran Cossack splitting off from Chachira. All four looking to be making a push on mid.
And we're seeing a chase after Demon Ninja. Leonhardt going after him. Drops his ult. Starting to deal a little bit of damage to him. Can he catch up to actually get the kill on this? It looks like his ult's going to run out now. Demon Ninja sees that. He's going to duck around, go with the juke, lead them into Tebble. And we're going to see Leonhardt's getting chunked down. Ran Cossack's going to have to try to escape. His ult's not going to, or his jump's not going to be able to take him far enough, and he's going to go down for Tebble.
At this point,
Demon Ninja played that flawlessly.
that really did not look like it was going to turn out well for Demon Ninja, and as soon as Tebble showed up, it was game over for them. They are all going after Fire Giant once again. This is probably going to be the final push. At this point, Ran Cossack is the most tanky member, and the one most capable of at least staying open. Chachra also doing pretty well to stay alive, but with them and the Fire Giant buff, Tebble and Cuddle making an odd decision to recall, but it looks like Gingerbeard, Demon Ninja, and LD Joy look to be pushing the lane.
I think the reason Tebble's recalling is so that he can pick up that the Death Blade, so that he'll have that full crit damage and he'll be able to chunk down even faster. And I do appreciate Chachra managed to get level 20 on her team, but the big difference though is in the gold. There's a 5k gold difference between the gold that she has at level 20 and the gold that Tebble has at level 20.
Now, once again, it looks like they're actually focusing fire on the Phoenix. About the smartest move, dude. Yes, Phoenix is down. Gingerbeard, oh, manages to save himself with his ult just in the last second.
On the plus side, he has that shield of rebirth as well, so even when he got hit, even when he goes up and he uses his ult, he recovered about a quarter of his health after that. He managed to stay alive. And Tebble, just for good measure, took down the Gold Fury, just soloed it, just so to get the team a little bit extra cash.
Coming into the fight now, and everyone making a full flee. Beard torn apart by Tebble. Gingerbeard takes down Chachra. Sonic Rose seriously damaged, takes down Sonic Rose as well. Cuddle going after Ran Cossack. He's sole alone. I think this is going to be a Titan push. It's probably game over. Yeah, Tebble against the Titan right now, already being completely torn apart. This game is done.
Congratulations to Team Wushu on a very good victory. Also, I get kind of sad whenever I see the one Order Titan trying to save the other one, and then it gets pulled down with it. It's just kind of tragic to me.
I've never really noticed that. I should probably pay more attention than, hey, look, it exploded.
It's very sad.